Buddy that, but he come on, buddy that he bought last season.
Oh, okay. Yo, you can't get mad on that though.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck how anybody feels at the end of the day because.
Cheers. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers to yourself.
Cheers. Cheers.
pecan butter, cold foam. It's not really cold, it's like whipped cream with pumpkin spice on top. That's my coffee. This is my dresser. Do not mind it. This thing broke for this one, so now it's just my beverage center. Anyway, coffee time. I've already had a mug of ginger honey tea. Ginger honey lemon tea. Lemon honey ginger tea. So yes, we have some lemon honey ginger tea cooling down. In the meantime, I'm about to sip on my coffee and I'm going to read a book. And I believe I'm going to get back to this Anatomy of the Spirit. This is a very interesting book. It's filled with a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I've been enjoying it thus far, and I'm just taking my time working my way through it, skipping around, which is generally how I like to read. Sometimes I get very bored of just reading from page 1 to the end, and I have found that if I'm procrastinating on reading a book, if I read it backwards, or if I just skip intuitively to a section that I want to actually read, that's a great entryway for me to actually start reading the book. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now with the Anatomy of the Spirit by Carolyn Miss PhD. Hopefully I said her last name right. Carolyn Mice. I don't know how I would pronounce that, but I was actually introduced to her through the way of one of my favorite oracle decks. It is her archetype cards. These are awesome. I am very passionate and I love archetypes in general and just learning about them. And so having a deck that was completely centered around archetypes, was definitely, is the bee's knees. I love it. I use this deck all the time. It was my first archetype deck, followed by, let me see if I can easily, here it goes, the extremely popular Wild Unknown Archetypes deck and guidebook by Kim Krantz. I highly recommend both of these decks if you are interested in archetypes and just learning more about the self or the mini selves. I mean, they're just both filled with a lot of yummy stuff and wisdom. The same for this book. So yeah, that's all I'm doing this morning. I've already written some. I wrote a prose. I've already yoga and I've already practiced some yoga as well as did a little dance workout. So I got all my physical activity out the way, which is awesome. I love getting my physical teams in the morning. Just really sets me up for a productive, hopefully an embodied day. Yeah, just whipping this up and it's ready. Got to sip on this. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. And yeah, I'll be ready. So I've been reading this book, as you have seen in the previous clips, and do I have snot coming out? Oh Lord. I am on the chapter of the fourth chakra, which the fourth chakra, the Anahata chakra, relates to the heart center, heart energy, love, compassion, devotion, forgiveness, beauty, all of that good stuff. And I just became overwhelmed with this glorious, loving, divine energy. And I just felt my cup overflow with love for myself and for humanity and for this earth and for all of the different dimensions that we can't even fathom. You know, this chapter speaks on how everything that we do, all our actions, our thoughts, our words, stem from either a place of love or a lack of love. And I just really resonated with that thought and with the feeling of, I have always been somebody who is intensely interested in love and romance. Growing up reading, I would primarily read books that focused on romance, and I love watching series, sitcoms, movies focused on love, and listening to songs focused on love, and just how I view myself how I view inwardly as myself being a loving person. But recently, or I guess reflecting back on recent events, past events, how I don't feel like I've been expressing my love for myself and for others and community in the earth in a way that I guess is outwardly noticeable, and I guess in a way that I would like to. I say all of that to say that moving forward, I want to prioritize my thoughts, my words, my actions, all around love. Everything that I do, should be with love and through love. And I really want to extend my love for others. I find myself as a person who is so inwardly introspective that I can't cut myself off from people and from community, and I don't want to do that. I want to be an expression of love at its highest vibration. So, those are just some thoughts that I had that I wanted to share with you all, and also with myself as I go back and rewatch this.
finished seeing The Little Mermaid, and it was awesome.
Amazing.
Yes.
Beautiful. The best Disney movie I've seen in quite a while. It definitely beat Black Panther 2. I'm going ahead and call it.
Ma'am.
It did. I'm going ahead and call it.
It was awesome. Halle did her thing,
She
and
did.
everybody else did their thing
She
too.
ate.
Yeah,
She ate.
she did. Everybody in the cast ate for sure.
Yeah.